It's time for some hoops at Little Caesars Arena, home of the Pistons. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForge reporting from the sidelines. The Detroit Pistons come into this one following a loss, guys, to the Nets. Now, here's Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Clock at 4. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. What a treat we have tonight, Greg. These teams give us a glimpse into the future of the NBA.
No doubt about that. These are the guys that might eventually turn into the superstars that run the league. They're still very up and coming, but loads of talent on the floor in this one. And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
And the Pistons with possession. It's a three-point game. Outside, Fox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Well, over the course of his career, Fox has improved his free throw shooting. Much more reliable at the line now. We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
You look at the Pistons, Stan, statistically pretty solid across the board.
Yeah, they're well balanced. They have guys with size, athleticism, skill. You got to give a lot of credit to the front office and these players for their hard work.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
A bit ago, J.P. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, we're talking about a 6'10 wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Terrific finish from Fox. One of the more explosive guards that we have in the league.
To the inside. Banchero. Miller inside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Pistons with a quick start to this game, leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Newell. Nobody near Barnes. No good with the triple. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Back to Howard. Pass to Miller. Rebounded by Castle.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Here's Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
And the basket by Castle.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Magic trailed by 9. Outside Roy. 1:49 left to play here in the first. And a great move by Bane.
Yeah, Bane is a talented scorer. Not just the perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing inside.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. A pass to Fox. Pistons passing it around. There's 1:26 left in the first.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Outside Roy. Here's Bedford. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Outside, Dane. The Magic getting another chance here. Outside Roy. 5 on the clock. Here's Isaac. Outside for Roy. Fox with the steal. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Dane. Over to the left wing. Orlando needs to get off a shot. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Pistons ahead. They lead by 13. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, coaches love to say turn defense into offense, and clearly they've been forcing the issue on that side of the ball.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Bryant. And the layup is good. Bryant's got the lead up to 13 now for Detroit.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Banchero outside. Down low. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy has hops.
Here's Shed. And it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Trailing by 13. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Wagner. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Wagner's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Magic. The stand, you don't see a whole lot of players, 6'10", with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his teammates.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Pass to Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Banchero. And the baseline jumper, no good. To the middle. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Wright sets a screen. And Wright throws it down hard.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
It's stolen by Jones. And now the Pistons fast break. Shed, that's good.
Just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
Back to Howard. Stolen by Bargnani. And here we go. Pistons running again. From deep, Bryant. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Pass to Banchero. Inside to stop the run, and Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Outside, Jones. No good on the triple. The Magic trailed by 14. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Pick by Bargnani to the inside. Rebounded by Howard. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Well-aimed pass by Suggs. On time and on target to a ready shooter.
To the middle. Here's Bargnani.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Now, Suggs. Wagner on the wing. Miller right side. Pass to Howard. 3 seconds left. Can't get the layup. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Pistons lead by 14. And we'll be back with you right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's Fox with the drive. Can't connect from short range. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
Here's Newell. And it's Barnes at the elbow. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Nailed from three-point land.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. He hits both from the stripe. Pistons leading by 13. Pass to Newell. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Newell's got 5 now.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And a wide open look for Payne. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth matches.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And a season ago, only converting at about a 72% clip from the line.
The Magic trailed by 14 and finished off by Banchero.
Plenty of momentum behind Banchero's drive, making it difficult to cut him off.
And it's Risa Shea missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Banchero outside. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Guys, back over to you.
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much. Down low, here's Banchero.
When it comes to attacking the basket, Banchero is one of the most dangerous players in the league.
To stand in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
Pass to Miller. To the paint. Here's Isaac. Outside, Suggs. To the middle. It's deflected. And it goes down 2 points. Bedford's got 6 points.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Outside, Jones. There's the drive. Count it.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to Bedford. Now, here's Suggs. Shot clock at 6. Can't get it to fall. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third. Bryant outside. Here's Wright. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 1:06 left to play in the third. Pass to Jones. Back to Bargnani. For 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Suggs. Bedford. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it. Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Drills the three-pointer.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And here is Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miller outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. 13 points up at the end of the period. And they're winning the turnover battle. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Magic trailed by 13. Outside Roy. Inside. Here's Howard. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And here's Bryant outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Down low. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And when Howard gets it going, watch out. It's scary to see him dominate like this.
There's the double team with Roy. And the basket by Jones. And the Pistons lead by 14.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And in his day, one of the top scorers in the league. Howard turning back the clock.
Sefolosha with it. Now defended by Bryant. Jones, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world, so there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Allie, thank you so much.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
It's good.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Fox with the steal. Barnes missed on the 3. The Magic trailed by 16. Oh, the slam dunk.
And it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up to the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing. They're in total command of this game. The time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Yeah, and Howard's still a forceful finisher around the rim. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And he jams it in.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Fox with it. Picked up by Banchero. Barnes.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pistons.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Barnes.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Fox. Barnes down low.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And stolen by Howard. And it's Miller with the jam. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fox feeling it out a bit. Rebound by Brandon Roy. Here's Orlando now. 19-point game. Banchero outside. Ferocious swat. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Then that makes it official.